Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. Today, guys, we do have a little bit of a Bitcoin recovery, a little bit of a rally. We talked about a 38K Bitcoin target that has been hit. Will we stay above $40,000 now that we are above it? That's the big question of the day. I see a lot of people buying this dip. I myself just got paid today. I've moved the cash into the crypto.com exchange, ready to deploy the funds. Am I going to pull the trigger after the stream, guys? I'll talk a little bit about that on this video, guys. What we're doing today, what's happening. The theme of the day seems to be altcoins, mostly meme coins today. Everybody's talking about Miro. So I'll talk a little bit about Miro, my thoughts on it, what I'm doing with some of these altcoins right now that are going crazy. A lot of partnerships are occurring on Twitter. I'm watching it right in front of my very eyes, and I'm watching a Bitcoin recovery. Are we going to continue up? It's something to talk about. Now, I did put our live chat today on subscriber-only mode. Never done this before, so if you want to participate in the chat, you just subscribe to the channel, guys. Crush the like button if you love the content, if you love crypto, and if you want this thing to continue pumping, let me know with that little thumbs up emoji, guys. So let's get into it. Hey, Shy Socks, Marty, good to see you guys. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, not a lot of crazy stories today from what I'm seeing. The real one is just the fact that, let's see, we'll reject those additional cookies. The big one today is that Bitcoin's back above 40K. We saw a pretty nice dip. We'll look at the chart here in a second and kind of look at exactly where we came down to and if we can break lower here in a minute. But Bitcoin's recovering, up 1.87% today so far, and Bitcoin is at $50,000. Or whoa, wait, back it up. Bitcoin is at 50% market dominance. Big difference. I'd like Bitcoin to be at 50K. Bitcoin is at 50% market dominance right now, which means 50% of all the money invested in crypto is in Bitcoin. Is that going to go up or down? I'm actually curious what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know down below. Is Bitcoin dominance going to increase with these ETFs, or is it going to continue to decrease over time like we've seen historically? It's a kind of a good question, actually. Ethereum dominance is slightly down. A lot of people are still probably thinking that Ethereum is going to have a high anticipation rally leading in to this potential ETH ETF, which we just saw recently has deadlines as early as March. Which could be coming this year. So we have some things to look forward to. The biggest thing that we have to look forward to, guys, is what people call a bull market. Well, what the heck is the bull market and why does it come? It's because of the Bitcoin halving, and that's coming very soon, guys. We're under 3 months away. We are under 3 months away. After April, we should be off to the races, guys. I mean, could it, could it take a little bit longer? Certainly. I don't really care. I'm going to continue to dollar cost average in. That's my strategy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, today, looking at some of the others, SOlana is still below 90 bucks. I see some people saying, Shy Socks in the chat says, I missed the dip. I get paid next week, but going to buy anyway. You know, I missed the dip too, right? I got paid this morning and I missed the dip. But did we really miss the dip? Bitcoin's at $40,000, Shy Socks. And today, Bitcoin's at $40,000. Just the other day, it was at $49,000. So did you really miss the dip? Did you really miss the dip? Like, for example, Shy Socks, you put it in the chat. You know, he's saying, and I love you, brother. You're a loyal follower. And I just want to remind you, life's good. Life's good, brother. Watch this. Stacks. You say Stacks. I'm a big bull on Stacks. I think Stacks is going to do a tremendous job in this upcoming bull market, guys. I think it's going to be spectacular. Yes, is it up 7.95% on the day? Everything is all out of whack for me. I got to get back here. Hold up. I don't like the... Am I the only one here? I can't stand... There we go. I need dark mode. I like the dark mode. Smash the like button if you're with me on the dark mode. Servando, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining. Whoa. Computer's going rogue. So Stacks, good example. Shy Socks, you were saying I missed the dip. Well, let me just remind you, my friend. Stacks was all the way up to $2. You got a 25% discount, my friend. You've got it 25% discount, okay? 25%, it's pretty good. Alex Labs, you want to buy Alex Labs? Well, Alex Labs also I mean, I think I've got the charts just like right here. Let's see. Alex Labs from its highs is way down as well. Let's see here. From the peak, still down a massive 48%. You got a 48% discount. So did you miss the dip? The answer is no. If you guys think you missed the dip, the answer is no. Is there a chance we come lower? The answer is yes. Let's look at these charts real quick, okay? So Bitcoin. Good to see you, James Bushman, Club Crow. Good to see you guys. WG, good to see you. Isn't there always a dump before the halving? WG Ray, you nailed it. You nailed it, brother. Asking the right questions. WG Ray, big shout out to you, because that's exactly right. There's always a big dip before the halving. And so let me remind you guys this, as WG Ray just pointed out. Do not forget, my friends. Now, do these look like nice big red candles? These are nice big red candles. But just remember, guys, how nice and big and red these candles were. This was a black swan event, no doubt. But look at what happened here. See this? This, forget the pandemic dump. How about this? How about this? Here's your previous bull market. And let me just get rid of all these colorful lines for you, because we just need to see. Let's zoom out here. Okay. All right. WG, I pinned your tweet. Welcome, everybody. If you're just joining us, smash that like button for me. And I got subscriber-only mode on. If you want to become a member, all you got to do, you can become a member down below. If you want to put your comment in the comment section, all you got to do is subscribe. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I got to get my Ethernet cable going. Give me a sec, y'all. Give me a sec. I'll be back. All right. Okie dokie then. And we're back. How about it? Okay. So I pinned your comment, WG Ray, to the top because it was a great thing. Let's talk about whether or not we can see Bitcoin find more downside, or if we are going to get a V-shaped recovery. We are having a recovery right now. But when you zoom out, here's what you got to remember. Just like WG Ray asked in the question, isn't there always a dump before the halving? The answer is yes. And if it's not right before the halving, it's right after the halving. Typically, there's several moves, volatile moves, to try to get you out of the market before these things happen. Let's look at where we're at right now. Right now, we're getting a pretty significant dip, okay? So let's go back from our peak here recently at 49K to about where we're at. Yes, a 17% retracement from those highs. And just the other day, we were a little bit lower, as far as 21% down. But do not forget, guys, what happened in 2017 coming into the 2021 bull market, okay? So we had the 2017 bull market, which is here. And then we came down, we had a bear market, and then we rallied over 100, call it 200 days, rallied 203 days, 356%. Okay? Then we had the 2021 bull market, and from the bottom, we rallied to the peak so far, 232%. So is there a chance that this is the same as this? And the answer, folks, is yes. The answer is yes, okay? That's just how crypto can play out sometimes, folks. So we could be in this moment where we could be getting this leg up, big leg up, and then we could see a moment of retracement. Now, what if these are the same and we have that big sell-off? Is this the big sell-off? This could be the big sell-off. But when you look at it historically, guys, you're going to see this is not a big sell-off compared to things that we've seen in the past. I'm having trouble with this right now. I'm just going to do this. This is not as big of a sell-off as sell-offs that we've seen in the past. if you, again, ignore this pandemic dump, right? This move was all pre-pandemic, okay? 53% downside. That's a 53% crash before the halving. And if you go back in time, you're going to see similar moves. Here's another bull market. There you go. You get a rally up from the bottom. It rallies 432%, diminishing returns. That's a thing. And from here, we saw a 39% dump. So is this going to be a smaller dump, and is this the last one? Well, I don't really know, guys. Just remember, since we've come up from the bottom, we've had one 20% crash, two 20% crashes, and now three 20% crashes, guys. So are these just normal weekly, monthly volatilities on Bitcoin? Or are we seeing this little crash is the same as, this move right here? I'm going to say, guys, that anything's on the table. Now that we have an ETF, institutions are coming in. I think Bitcoin needs to go higher over time. I'm a bull. But we don't need to see a V-shaped recovery today. That doesn't have to be how it plays out. I'm going to go down to the hourlies, and we'll take a peek at exactly what we're looking at today. We're still having trouble really getting back up, folks. We're not seeing anything extremely significant in terms of a recovery. We are back to $40,000, but we aren't out of the woods yet. Now, I do have cash sitting on the sidelines, and am I going to be buying today? I do think that I'm going to be buying today, but I'm going to I'd rather buy it, to be honest with you guys. I'd rather buy it today at like the higher end of 40,000 rather than when it's literally sitting at the support/resistance at $40,000, because this move right here, so I'm going to be keeping an eye right here. And if we come to, these levels, I'm probably just going to dump it all in. Okay. And then sure, could we come back down and test here? Fine. I don't really care. I'm still buying it way lower than when I bought it over here. Right. But if we come down to these levels, then I'm probably just going to buy it. Even though we're going to come down and test this and maybe we're going to break lower. That's fine. If we break lower, then maybe we're going to have a month more downside. I'm going to have more paychecks coming in the future. But I'd rather buy it here than here, because I think there's a chance that we come down here. And if I can catch it here, I want to catch it here. I'm going to be putting my money into stacks. That's where I'm going to be dollar cost averaging into. And so if Stacks is recovering today, well, if Bitcoin slips back down, then Stacks is going to take a big hit. I don't want to get the big hit right out of the gate. But, is that a risky move? Yeah, it's a risky move. But my dollar cost average strategy is that I dump my paychecks in. So I will be dumping that paycheck in. But I'm just going to kind of wait through the day here and probably do it at some point tonight. Okay. Got my bills paid already, so I'm ready to go with that. So that's good. What do we got here? I want to get rid of all these lines now. All right, guys. So let's get into some of the stories for the day. So first up, a lot of people are talking about memes. Avalanche is a competing chain to Solana. A lot of people are bullish on Solana. A lot of people are bullish on Avalanche. Avalanche has been cooling off lately. They're doing something that's pretty smart. And they are going towards the meme coins. And I see a lot of people going towards the meme coins right now. And I think it makes sense. Because when you're talking about new users and you're talking about excitement, a lot of people want to chase meme coins. For some reason, meme coins are the hottest thing in crypto almost always. That doesn't mean that that's where you're going to make the best gains. Matter of fact, most of the time when you learn about a meme coin and by the time you want to buy a meme coin, usually you are too late for the opportunity to get rich. Not always too late for the opportunity to make money, but usually when you find out about a meme coin, you have missed your opportunity to get rich. Usually, not always. Sometimes you're early. But could you have possibly anticipated that a Corgi AI was going to be the fifth or fourth largest meme coin in crypto existence? I don't think so. Could you expect that for Bonk? No. Doge, Shiba Inu? No, none of these. Who knows, guys? Right now, the hottest coin is Miro, which is at a $200 million market cap, almost. Can it get to $1 billion? Sure, maybe it can. Can you get a 5x from here on it, it's possible. We saw Corgi AI get very close. And right now, what's crazy is if you go on Twitter, what you're seeing is a lot of people right now, and a lot of great influencers. And I'm not saying there's any problem with Miro, but a lot of YouTubers out there that are establishing partnerships with the Miro team, which is very, very interesting. Now, I think that Miro has been doing very well. But if you're looking at this chart, or you look at any meme coin chart, it's pretty tough to want to buy one of these projects up here for me. So for me, I'm looking at Stacks, because even though Stacks' chart is way, way up, right? There's utility there. People are building on Bitcoin using the layer 2 solution that is Stacks. Miro is a meme token. And so if you want to have some fun, if you want to put a little bit of money in there, if you want to try to swing trade it and gamble a little bit, then that's what Miro's for. But if you're trying to build an investment portfolio to set yourself up for retirement, and Miro is a big part of that strategy, I can't get on board with that. It's fun to play with meme coins. I swing trade them all the time. I'm not right now. Right now I am not. But I do swing trade them from time to time. At some point in the bull market, I'll be doing them again. But at this point, in my mind, you're more likely to catch the downside than the upside on this. Just look back at Bonk, guys. What did Bonk do? This is like trying to buy Bonk. I mean, anywhere in here. Maybe it's like buying Bonk here. Maybe you can catch it up and you'd still be up. Maybe. But it could be like buying Bonk, right here, right now for Miro. It could be like buying it right here because you think it's just going to keep going, and it doesn't. And then it comes down how far? Over 50%. And you just get wrecked and you lose your money. We are trying to make money here on this channel. Meme coins are a way that you can do it. Everybody's freaking out about meme coins today. And do I wish that I had a bunch of money in the meme coins that were going up? Of course I do. Every single time. Am I jealous of it? Always. Always. You want to make some money. Am I hating on the people that are making these money on this? Absolutely not. I love it. But as a YouTuber, talking to my audience, and people are wondering, should I buy this right now? I just want you guys to know that I never bought Bonk in a big way until it came down quite a bit. And even then, it was still a gamble. And I ended up taking a losing position on that. I shuffled it out. That's what you get with meme coins. Even the people that have been in the market since 2016, how are we supposed to know exactly what happens with these memes? You can't. They're memes. There's no utility. If there is utility, it comes after the fact. Memes are fun. Memes are about community. Memes about bringing new users to the ecosystem. And I think what we see right now with this Avalanche partnership and with all these partnerships with all these crypto YouTubers with these meme coins is something strategic. And I think it's smart because you're trying to spread awareness about crypto and you want to attract new users, new viewers. I get it. I want to attract new viewers too. I want crypto.com to attract new users. I want Avalanche to attract new users. I want Bitcoin to attract new users. I want more buyers, okay? I don't want sellers, right? I want crypto people to learn. I want people to subscribe to our channel to learn about crypto. But I need you guys to be aware of the fact that this is a trend. And what happens to trends? They wane out. Sometimes you catch the next Shiba Inu. Is Miro the next Shiba Inu? People are certainly talking like it. I would never be able to predict whether it is or is not going to be. But I will tell you, they're extremely volatile. And if you're focused on meme coins, which I see a lot of people focused on meme coins right now, I'm just telling you, beware. Have fun. Make some money. But beware. And I will trade meme coins. Dog with hat, though, today. 53% gains. Woo! That's pretty nuts. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I hope you guys are making money out there today because it is a good recovery day. I just wanted to remind you guys to be careful with the memes. I'm looking at stacks right now. That's going to be one of my next big buys, guys. No doubt about it. Miro right now does have 49K followers on Twitter, and it does have a lot of promise. You know, there are a lot of people doing this. Could this go up? Certainly. It certainly could. But if you look through here, crypto YouTuber partnership, crypto YouTuber, shout out to Rodney. Rodney's killing the game. Keep up the great work, brother. Matthew Perry, shout out to you. I know you as well. Keep up the great work, brother. You know, they're getting all these partnerships right now, and no problem with that. But I'm just saying, it's very interesting. But once you start seeing all this, don't you kind of get the feeling that it's a little late? Don't you kind of get the feeling that you're a little late to the party? You know, I just want you guys to be wary. You know, just be careful. I want you guys to make money. Okay, this thing could explode. A bull market's coming. Likely, it's going to have a bunch of gains. But most of my money I want in utility-oriented tokens. That's just all I'm saying. So, I'm very interested in Miro, though. You know, it is a lot of fun to watch. I don't have any Miro. At one point, I had a little bit. I sold it. I was flipping memes a while ago. I had it. I had some Silly Dragon. I had some Miro. I wasn't doing anything with holding. I was kind of flipping them. I didn't catch the pumps on them. That's meme coins for you guys. That's meme coins for you. So be careful. Be cautious. Miro is the #1 trending currency on crypto.com. That's pretty cool to see that was happening here 8 hours ago. There you go. So the Crow fam is all about that Miro right now. Just be careful, guys. Just please make money. Don't lose money. Make the money. Also, this was crazy. Exclusive Cornell University's College Scholar Program. All I know about Cornell is Andy from The Office. That's about all I know about Cornell. But they approved the first ever Bitcoin-focused degree. So when I say I'm bullish on stacks, I am very bullish on stacks. A Bitcoin-focused degree. I wonder what that's about. Developments on Bitcoin, how to expand Bitcoin. Do you think they go into altcoins as well? I bet they do. But is it Bitcoin-focused? That's what it sounds like. Bitcoin's going to be explosive. The Bitcoin chain's going to be explosive. I believe that. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. It's just love, y'all. It's just love. Cryo in the chat. Good to see you. James Bushman. I picked up XLM and Link yesterday, about $200 each. Keep DCing, people. You will make it, James says. I love the attitude, brother. #1 rule, says Black Sea in the chat. Don't lose money. Make money. 100% all day. Take the profits. Shuffle them aside, my friends. Shuffle them aside. Tennessee Ecoman says the ETF actually saved us from a bigger drop, in my opinion. Possibly, Tennessee, but let me just give you a warning, my friend, because the title on this video is, in fact, V-shape recovery. Full recovery for crypto, for Bitcoin. Right now, it retook $40,000. That does not mean, and it's back below. And we're back below. So just, you know, people get ahead of themselves, all right? People get ahead of themselves and they say, it's over. And then the next move comes. You don't know what comes next, guys. So what do we do? We take the thinking out of it. We take the thought out of it. And what do? We DCA and we hodl because we see that Cornell is approving the first ever Bitcoin-oriented degree. We see the first Bitcoin ETFs are coming out. Tennessee, a great point. The ETF actually saved us from a bigger drop. Great thought. But maybe it's too early to call it. And that's just what I want to remind you guys. I want to be the voice of caution. You know, I want to be the voice of caution. I want you to take a step back. Take a breath. You know, and just enjoy the ride. And ride it. Because it's a wild, wild roller coaster. I saw a great meme of this guy just looking over his shoulder with no expression on a roller coaster. And that's what it's like in crypto sometimes. That's the best way to be in crypto. Just keep the emotions out of it, guys. But yeah, WG Ray, I pinned his comment up to the top because that's the big question is there going to be a massive sell-off before the halving. And is this the same as that? Because it might be. It really, really might be, guys. It's too early to say. So what do? We DCA hodl. Let's look at some other altcoins. Crocoin coming back up a little bit today. This could be the completion of that move. As always, we have to look to Bitcoin to kind of see what comes next. And again, I mean, this is what I'm looking at right now, guys. Here we are. We are kind of rejecting off 40K. Again, it's too early to call it. This isn't a full-fledged rejection. Okay, guys. I don't think that you can call it. That's when you open up a leverage trade in the wrong direction and you get rocked. But speaking of leverage trading, if you guys do want to leverage trade, you can do so. I say you long support, you short resistance. If you guys want to open up an account on Femex, you can do so in the links in the description down below. Femex is one of my favorite platforms for leverage trading. Back in the day when I leverage traded, I don't leverage trade. I'm more of a DCA hodler myself. I may dabble in the future. We'll see. But it is a good tool. And if you're not using it for gambling, you can actually hedge your portfolio beautifully. You can make a lot of money. The best trick is using very low leverage, shorting resistance, and longing support. At the beginning of the stream, I was saying this could be resistance. That was what I was thinking. I was thinking, okay, here could be, if I was a leverage trader, this would be an opportunity for a short. Well, look what happened during the course of the stream over the last hour. We have seen this thing come down quite significantly, back below 40K. Can it come back down to here? Most certainly, guys. This support, could you long this? Well, if you had longed it here, that would have been a beautiful move, because now you'd be sitting here and you would have caught a good 5%, 3% to this moment in time. Move up for Bitcoin. If you had a 10x leverage trade, you could have made a bunch of money. If you had a 5x leverage trade, you could have made some decent money depending on how much you were using. If you want to sign up, there's free money when you do sign up in a link in the description down below. But be careful, guys. I don't want you guys to lose your... Same thing with meme coins. Meme coins, you can make a lot of money, but you got to be careful. I'm the word of caution. That's what I want to be. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice, but I don't want you guys to lose your money. I want you to make money, okay? I want you to make money from the bottom of my heart. I want you to make money. If you want to become a member on the channel and have more of a one-on-one interaction with Black Sea and some of the other members like James, like Cryo, like BSS, good to see a BSS in the chat, and you want to become a part of the Crypto Report community, you can do so. We got membership link in the description down below. You get access to our private Discord. You just got to link your YouTube account to your Discord, and we will hook you up. We will hook you up. And then you get those beautiful emojis too that Cryo is putting in the chat. Right now, Bitcoin's breaking lower, $39,832. Just too early to call it. Too early to call it. Right now on the daily candle, Ethereum is in the red today. 5-minute candles really having a pretty decent move right now. 5-minute candles are a little too low of a time frame. Let's look at 4-hourly candles for ETH. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Too early to call it. Too early to call it, but I'm going to remain a skeptic. I'm going to pull the trigger on a purchase today. I stay true to my dollar cost average strategy. I must do it. That's all I got, the DCA strategy. And it works every time, guys. I'm telling you, it works every single bull market. It's a beautiful thing, and this is what we see in this space. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and unshare the screen. And what I'm going to do, and I'm going to fix my bouncy camera, by the way, guys. Give me a little bit of time, but I'm going to fix that bouncy camera for you because Sushi Satoshi, shout out to you, brother. You were letting me know that we had that going on. I want to go to CoinGlass for you now, and I want to share with you guys a couple metrics. I'm going to go ahead. If I got 19 likes. If you guys get me up to 30 likes, I'm going to skip this ad for you, okay? Because we got 30 viewers. I need, what do we need? We need 11 likes, and I'll skip this ad. You got 32 seconds, folks, or you're going to get smashed with an ad. Just a warning for you. But what I want to share with you is this. So when we look at CoinGlass, which is one of my favorite places to look at some metrics for Bitcoin and crypto. Ooh, they got a new tab here for ETFs. I see. I didn't even see this yet. Let's see what we got going on here. So here you go. You got Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, which everybody's saying there's massive sell-offs going. There are massive sell-offs going, guys. They had $25 billion in this fund. And right now, at the time of this recording, they have $21 billion. Almost $4 billion sold off from this fund. But in the meantime, ProShares is moving up. You've got Bitcoin, the BlackRock Bitcoin Trust that's coming up in the way. You've got a lot of people that are moving money into ETFs. The biggest problem is that Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is having a sell-off right now because of the fees. I saw somebody put out a tweet yesterday, and it was like, are people really selling off Grayscale Bitcoin Trust because of 1% fee? It cracks me up. You get a lot of panic in these markets. That's what makes the FOMO, and so, you should celebrate it. That's what gives you the opportunity for a parabolic bull run. But interesting. I got to look at this tab a little bit more. But this is a great website, CoinGlass, to check out some of the data that's going on in the market. But I really want you guys to look at this one's one of my favorite, Bitcoin percentage returns. You could look at the quarterly gains. You can look at the monthly gains. I wasn't surprised to see that so far in January, we're down. Guys, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 green months in a row. A red month is normal. Historically, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green months in a row, that's like a record. That's like a record, and that happened in the middle of a bull market. And so we're not even in the middle of a bull market yet. So to have 1, 2, 3, 4 months and then a red month, not very surprising. Not a guarantee. You can't go ahead and make a bet just based on these, but it's one tool that you have in your tool belt to kind of look at and assess, are we overbought? Are we oversold? I'm not surprised to see a dip in January. Profit taking, a sell-off around the Bitcoin ETF. It's not a shocker at all to me. It's a great time to buy the dip. Could we flip it green in February, March, and April? Certainly. Anything's on the table for me. I just know that in the end of March, early April, that's right around the Bitcoin halving. I don't have the specific date off the top of my head right now, but I know it's right in March, I believe, the end of March or early April. And that's technically when the bull market begins. So we'll see how June, July, August, September, October, November, and December play out for us here in 2024. It could be epic. But the reason I came over to this is because you guys need to be aware of it. Okay? I wanted to show you guys data. Oh, you know what I wanted to take you over to? It wasn't even on DeFi Llama. Or it was on DeFi Llama I wanted to show you guys. So go over to... What do we have? What do we have here? I want to show you guys the data with all the charts. You know what? I'm going to do it this way, guys. Sorry about that, folks. Bitcoin rainbow chart. That's really all I want to show you. I want to show you the Bitcoin rainbow chart because this is what it is. And this is why I have that comment pinned up there at the top. Are we having a little bit of a dip right now before the halving? Yes. Is this the dip before the halving? Well, look at this dip before the halving. That's a lot more significant. Or look at this dip right around the halving. Here you go. How about this one? Right around the halving. That's a big, big move for Bitcoin that you can see it very easily on this. And there was even, a move up, a move down. That's a significant move down. We have not really had any crazy moves. These are moves. This is like a 20% move. That's a 20% move. We looked at that earlier. This is another 20% move. There's like 50% moves in here. And then even after the halving, even after we start to go parabolic, look at this move right here on this dot. That's probably over a 50% retracement at one point for Bitcoin. These things are going to happen along the way. Even when we get parabolic, there's going to be massive, massive moves down. So, for leverage trading, that's why leverage trading can be dangerous. That's also why it can be extremely profitable. Because if you can be ready to accumulate at a target price on one of these dips when we're clearly in a bullish trend, you can make a lot of money. You can get rich that way. You can easily get rich that way, but you have to have extreme discipline. It shouldn't say easily. It's not easy. Take my word for it. It's not easy. It's risky, but with great risk comes great reward if you have the discipline. That's the key. That's the key, guys. The halving's coming. What do we have as the date for it? Yeah, so this is saying about mid-end March, okay? We're probably going to be full-fledged parabolic at least by the summer. The summer is going to be a joyous time. I mean, I'm going to say we're going to be partying in the summer, guys. We're going to be sitting here on these live streams on the weekdays celebrating. I think we're going to be making a lot of money this year. I'll put my entire net worth on it. In fact, I already did. I already did, guys. I got a house, and I got crypto, and I got a beautiful wife, and I got a great business partner, Black Sea. Shout out to you. A best friend as well. Who or what is Black Sea? Well, that mystery will continue to unravel. That mystery will continue to unravel. Harvey Downing says, what's up, guys? Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Aiden says, I am Michael Saylor, CEO of finance company MicroStrategies. We are doing a giveaway. Uh-oh. Scamming. Yeah, there are so many scam ads. Oh, is that the ad that just came in? Is that the ad that you guys just got hit with? Guys, if that is the ad that just came across, I bet everybody gets a different ad. But be careful, guys. There's a lot of AI scam ads out there. Just like Black Sea said in the chat, they're relentless. They're horrible. They're terrible. If you guys do want to participate in the chat, throw some questions at me. If you guys have any questions, let's move into the Q&A. Not a lot of news on the day. Not a lot of crazy stories. Cornell offering a Bitcoin degree is pretty significant. Everybody's talking about meme coins. I just kind of wanted to give you guys my warnings on this recovery that we're kind of seeing right now. Give you guys a little temperature check on how I'm feeling today. I am feeling skeptical today, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me because what am I doing? I'm waiting for this halving. I believe that it's coming. I'm dollar cost averaging for the long term, and I'm getting ready. And Ethereum's breaking down right now. Bitcoin's still kind of breaking down a little bit. Throw me some questions, folks. Craig says, I think the dump is normal. It's true that there's always a dump before the halving. And I'm sure also with the ETF, some holders might be going from directly holding BTC to holding the ETF. Craig, I respectfully, my brother, I don't know if I agree with that. And I'm curious. Tell me in the comments, guys, down below. Do you guys believe what Craig said here? And do you agree or disagree with Craig? It's a good question, and it's a good conversation. I want to call it out. He's saying that some holders might be going directly from holding Bitcoin to holding the ETF. I can tell you personally, you couldn't, well, maybe you could pay me to do it. I was going to say, you couldn't pay me to do that. Well, maybe you could. I don't know. No, but probably not. Look, I don't want to give up my Bitcoin for a traditional finance Bitcoin ETF. Maybe I pick up some ETF as well in my retirement accounts. I still plan on doing that. But I'm not going to sell my Bitcoin to cash it into my bank account to transfer it into an ETF. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to do that because now I've got 10 business days for the transfer and the bank system and the government and the Chase Bank and the Bank of America and the blah, blah, blah. I don't want to deal with any of that. And also, I'd rather hold my Bitcoin in my wallet so that I can put it into Bitcoin DeFi. You can't do that with an ETF. You can't use Bitcoin DeFi if you're in the Bitcoin ETF. So I don't agree with that personally. But it is a very interesting thought. It's a very interesting thought, Craig. Aiden also says, my end goal owning one total BTC, currently hold 80% altcoins as I want to outpace BTC. I get that. I understand what you're saying, Aiden. I'm thinking of using this bull run, moving into cash, and waiting for the next bear market to buy BTC. Good plan? Sure. I mean, you can craft your own plan. Now, either way, I see what you're saying. I got very heavy altcoin positions as well right now. Well over 50% of my portfolio is in altcoin positions. I got a big bag of Crow. I got a lot of BRC20 positions, which is kind of my exposure to Bitcoin. So, I get what you're saying. A lot of altcoins will outpace BTC. It just depends what your goals are. How much money do you want to make? Are you just trying to kind of secure your future? Do you already have a lot of money and you want to park it in BTC and feel secure and forget about it? Then I get what you're saying, Aiden. I like that strategy. Not financial advice, but I hear what you're saying, and I can like that strategy to a point. But if you are still trying to make more money in the next bull cycle, well, then historically, just altcoins outpace Bitcoin. So it's good to have some Bitcoin for security, but it's also great to get into some of these altcoins. And same thing with memes. Yes, I was getting all skeptical on memes earlier because I want you guys to be cautious. I want you guys to be safe. I don't want you guys to lose. I want you to take profits on these meme coins. But even meme coins can outpace Bitcoin. They can be a fantastic tool, just like leverage trading, to build your wealth. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make money. Aiden Young, I'm 22, basically just starting in your career, making around 50K a year. So just want to start making my money work for me. Aiden, oh, I would love it if I could trade places with you, brother, just to go back in time and reset myself financially and just know what I know. If I could know what I know now and go back to the age of 22, I like where my life's at. I love my life. Life's great. I just had a nightmare the other night when I woke up. I was like, whew, thank goodness that my life is actually what my life is, because I love my life. I love my life. But if I could go back to 22 and I could redo some of these investing strategies, even my participation in the crypto market, I could have done way better, guys. I could have done way better. Arguably, I should be a multi-millionaire right now. I didn't pull it off. That's part of the reason that we wanted to create this channel, because we understand there's a lot of people trying to navigate this market for the first time. And coming from two guys that have been in since the 2016 bull market, 2017 bull market, even in through the last bull market, and now coming into our third bull market, we've had some lessons that we've learned that we want to share with you guys. And so I'm glad you're here, Aiden. We're going to try to point you in the right direction. It's not financial advice ever, but if people can learn a little bit and learn from our mistakes and learn from our successes, then that's great. And I think you got to continue to do the research, right? You got to pick up a piece from everybody out there, from news articles that you read to YouTubers that you look at, from your own mistakes that you make, from your own successes that you make, from the failures of your friends, the successes of your friends. All this stuff comes together and makes you who you are. And at 22, you've got a lot of time ahead of you. This is a good one. How about this? Pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. Leverage trading is a great tool to build your wealth. We got links for you if you want to sign up for FEMEX and all that, guys. It's down below. Free money when you sign up. But if you're going to do it, pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. So you could use 100x leverage, or you could use 2x. And you're probably not going to get liquidated with a 2x leverage. I don't think you're going to get liquidated with the 2x leverage. I mean, maybe. It's happened. 5x leverage, much safer than 10x leverage, all right? The higher in leverage you go, the more likely you are to get slaughtered, all right? That's just one example. But, continuing to, I made a bunch of money in Miro, and now I got my paycheck, and I'm going to put more money in Miro, and I made a bunch more money in Miro. I'm going to put my next paycheck in Miro. It's like, whoa. You got some Bitcoin? You got some ETH, you got some Crow, you got some Solana, you got some Avalanche, you got some Alex, you got some Stacks. You got other memes too besides Miro. Did you take profit yet on Miro? Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. Diversification is important. You don't want to be over-diversified. Taking profit is key. We're going to keep preaching on this channel. Aiden says, yep, got in at 21 top. Classic crypto story. I couldn't give up, so I've been accumulating the whole bear market. Love that you stuck with it, and it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. That's what dollar cost averaging does. If Bitcoin breaks past its previous all-time highs, then it'll pay off for you. Likely. I don't know what altcoins you have, but likely, then it'll pay off. Crowfit said, I'm so glad that I started watching this channel. This man is a stand-up guy. Wow, Crowfits. Hey, my brother. I appreciate you. That means the world to me. Thank you so much. Billy Goat, just smash the like button. Send in some love. I appreciate it. Crowfit says he got in when Luna crashed and started buying since. Are you buying Luna? Crow? Fitz? Are you buying Luna Classic? Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo! Okay. Because you just complimented me. And you say you love this show, and it's like, have you been watching the fact that I've been bashing Luna the past couple streams? I've been bashing Luna. And speaking of bashing, Cryo just said it in the chat. Bashed it. Crush it. The like button. Crush the like button. You guys want to see something ridiculous? Look at this wobbly camera. I bounce. And I gotta. Guys, want to hear a real life nightmare kip? Yes, I do. Last year, I misplaced 60,000 Crow by accidentally mistyping a wallet address by one character. And Satoshi said it's a charity for everyone, I guess. Oh, no. Satoshi? Did Satoshi say that to you? So, wait, are you telling me you lost 60,000 Crow, brother? Is it gone? Is it you did? I mean, yeah. I mean, if you sent it to the wrong address, there's a brutal lesson. There's your lesson in crypto. Have I sent money to the wrong address? Sure. Have I logged into a fake Bittrex was an exchange I used. When my window got broken, somebody stole my laptop out of my car, and then I realized that was my crypto laptop. So what I had to do at the time, I went on my ex-girlfriend's laptop. I logged into Bittrex Exchange, or what I thought was Bittrex Exchange. It was a fake website. I logged in with my credentials back in 2017, I think. It's 2017. And I gave all my login information to some guy in Turkey who stole all my XRP. Fortunately, I was diversified. I was using multiple exchanges, and they only scooped my XRP. It was 10,000 XRP or $10,000 worth of XRP. I can't remember. It was a lot of money. I think it was $10,000 worth of XRP. And it was soul crushing. But it happens, and it's one of the reasons I started this channel. So, yes. Are there fraudsters and hucksters, like Gary Gensler says, in this space? Yes, there are. And you have to be careful, okay? What else we got going on, folks? I love your goal, by the way, Aiden, trying to get to 1 Bitcoin. That's a great starting goal, my friend. That's the ultimate goal. And if you're not there yet, folks, you can do it. I got faith. You can do it. If that's what you want, you can get there. I believe in you. Crypto Stoner says, how great. I'm at work watching the Crypto Report. Love this channel, bro. Great respect. Crypto Stoner, I love you, my friend, my leafy friend. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. When in doubt, zoom out. Absolutely. Roach Clip has been, we got Crypto Stoner and Roach Clip in the chat. Been buying Crow for the past 2 years and still waiting patiently. Me too, my friend. Trust me. Trust me. Like Pac-Man, I ate a power-up orb, and now I'm eating all these fearful coins. I love it. I love it. Frank Villalobos says, just buying the pre-sale tokens, and then you get... So just like buying presale tokens, then you go back and they change the web page by 1 letter, and they can wipe you clean. There you go, man. Happened to me with them. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Frank. You got to be careful, folks. Just look at this, all these great examples. And look, don't be ashamed. Frank, you shouldn't be ashamed. I hope you're not. Aiden, you shouldn't be ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. You know what I did instead? I picked myself up. I shook it off. Was that a hard time? Yeah, and I'm sure you guys did the same. What did I do? Figured it out. Okay, what did I do wrong? What were my mistakes? What are the problems? What can I do next time? And then what happens? You make less mistakes. Are you still going to make a mistake? I'm just going to tell you this, guys, right now. You're going to make another mistake. At some point, you're going to make another mistake. The key is to make it a small mistake and to make less of them and to triple check your work and say, I did everything I could to avoid the mistake. You don't know what you need to avoid until you get got. But I don't want you to get got. Harvey Downing says, I'm 20, so I didn't have... We got some younger guys here in the chat. I'm glad to see some young blood in the chat. That's good to see. I'm 31, so, you know, I'm younger. But 20, that's young. That's good. Love that age. That's a great age. I'm 20, so I didn't have too much capital in 2021 bull run. Managed to pull away 20K from it, though. Nice work. Hopefully, this next bull run pumps it up some more. Well, absolutely. So you pulled out 20K from it. Did you put it in the side, Harvey? Can you tell me a little bit more? So you moved it over. You took 20K profit. Where'd you put it? In cash? When did you buy back in? When did you buy back in? Where do you have it, if you don't mind sharing? King Crypto Mercenary just gives a bullish chart emoji, and I feel ya. I want to see it, but it's early. Let's see what we got. We're still dancing around 40K. We're dancing. We're dancing. There you go, Frank. Good. I'm glad to see that. So even when Frank got scammed, again, he used a smaller wallet. Could have been the main wallet, but he used a smaller wallet. That's a key. You got to use these. You got to use these different wallets, guys. If you're going to interact with something sketchy, create a new wallet. Send as much as you're willing to lose. That's the crypto saying. Invest as much as you're willing to lose. Same thing when you're going into a new category or you're messing around with this thing. You're taking a chance on it. It's a gamble. Don't invest more than you're willing to lose, guys. Use a separate wallet for transactions for things like this. 100%. That's the move. We're getting a lot of good lessons in the chat. I really appreciate everybody with their honesty. I'm going to do the same for you guys. I'm going to let you guys know. I was scammed out of thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Over 20 grand. Over 20 grand I got scammed from me. It's okay. You make a lot of money in crypto. With great risk comes great reward, okay? And I've taken the risk. I've gotten scammed, and I learned the lessons. And they're hard lessons, but they're important to learn, and that's why we're here today. That's why we wanted to build this channel. King Crypto Mercenary said, made 300K plus before the taxes. Last bull market, hoping for the same this next one. Me as well for you, my friend. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Great story. Thank you very much for sharing that, King Crypto. Anth, good to see you. Good day to you, my friend. Shout out to you. Welcome. If you guys want to become a member on the channel like Anth Crow, and Anth, show them some of the emojis that you got in the comments section. You can become a member in the link in the description down below. Sometimes, if you're good, if you're in the chat, there are gifted memberships. We typically see about one gifted membership a stream on average. You get access to our private Discord where you can chat directly with Black Sea and I and the rest of the members on the channel. So, Anth, thanks for joining. Shout out to you, brother. Bitcoin right now, 39,800. We're still dancing below this resistance at about 40K. This is now resistance. Previously support, turned into resistance potentially. Not a fact yet. Just watching it play out. Ethereum, let's take a peek at what we're doing with ETH. Still trying to have a recovery here. Not out of the cards, guys. I mean, look at what ETH, it always plays games. I feel like ETH, by the way, if you're leverage trading, let me just say this. This is my suspicion. There you go with the emojis in the chat. I love to see it. By the way, that crypto kip emoji, I didn't create that. Black Sea did, but I do love it. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Great job on that, by the way, Black Sea. I think Black Sea is working on something new for us, by the way. We are going to do some kind of a little, just make it a little bit better. Get a little bit of a waiting room, I think, for these live streams. Just make this, trying to up the game here in 2024, guys. So I'm not going to say, too much, but we're working on stuff, okay? We got stuff in the works. We got a lot of big things coming. We're excited. Harvey pulled 20K into my bank account, and he said he was doing his levels, so came in handy for buying a car. Awesome. While I've been working as the second line support engineer here in a couple months, I've been accumulating. Beautiful. So you took the profit, you spent it on the things you need in life, just as I talk about all the time, and now you're just accumulating again. That's beautiful. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I love to hear that. That's exactly what it's about. I tell you guys, when I take profit, what am I going to be doing? I'm going to pay this house off, buy a car if I still don't have that car yet, do all these things, and then, put in the traditional market while we hit a bear market, and then come back in. Honestly, guys, I'm going to sit a dollar cost average and hold. But here's something I want to tell you guys. When the crypto market starts crashing, and let's say I take a complete exit out of crypto, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make a promise to myself to not buy back in at all until a time frame, and that time frame is probably going to be 6 to 12 months, because what we typically see, and I was get a little sidetracked, ETH is more volatile than Bitcoin. It's probably more dangerous to leverage trade on. That's what I was getting at before. But the 6 to 8 month thing that I'm talking to you guys about now. When you look at the history of Bitcoin, okay, and you look at our bull markets and bear markets, what you need to remember is from the peak here to the bottom here, that's over a year. And from the peak here in the 2013 bull market to the bottom here, that's 400 days. And in the last bull market, from the peak here to the FTX bottom, that's 400 days. So when you take profit, are you going to immediately dollar cost average back in? I personally will not. I'm getting way ahead of it here. Way ahead of it here, guys. But think about that. Every time we have a peak, you got 300 days, 400 days till there's a bottom if you want to buy the dip. So what you could do is save your paychecks for this whole time. And when you believe it's time to start accumulating again, even if you bought it here, that's better than buying it here and here, right? You wait for the bottom of the bear market, which is roughly, just say, at least 300 days away from the peak, which you're never going to be able to predict exactly what the peak is. But what I'm saying is, once I take profit and I'm out, I'll be out. And then I'll just be watching. And then I'll be looking for months, and I'll see, okay, now the peak is in. And then I'll wait for some months, and now I'll say, okay, that's the peak. From that point, which looks like it was the peak, looking 4 months in hindsight, right? I'm still on the sidelines at that point. I'm going to be looking and saying, okay, from that peak, I'm going to wait 320 days, and this is the day. This is the month that I'll start getting back in. I still think we're going to have these cycles. I still think there's no reason for these cycles to stop. There's no reason to assume the cycles are going to stop because the cycles are all we have. It's all we have to go off of. If that changes, it changes. And then we're wrong, and then you're wrong. And that's investing for you. But it's all we have to go off of. That's why we're here. That's why we have this channel. That's why we're buying ourselves, dollar cost averaging, because we believe a parabolic bull run's coming surrounding the Bitcoin halving. Mr. Planet Profit, good to see you in the chat. We got 30 likes. Let's share the stream. Absolutely. Let's smash the like button. Mr. Planet Profit says, I'm not worried. Please go lower. Absolutely. I'm with you. I want more dips to buy, to be honest with you. I'll take more dips. If we go up, great. If we go down, fantastic. Honestly, is how I feel about it right now. That's honestly how I feel about it right now. Mr. Planet Profit says, I want stacks to be 40 cents again. I would like to see that too. That would be great. I would absolutely scoop up big bags of stacks. Is it possible? Maybe. Maybe. Just depends on what Bitcoin does. Is Bitcoin going to get a 50% correction here? Maybe. Could it come later? Sure. That's crypto. That's crypto, y'all. All right, folks. Well, I do love each and every single one of you. I appreciate all your support to this channel for me and for Black Sea. Mrs. Crypto Kip, thanks you as well. Guys, today we are back above, well, we were back above $40,000. Do we have to go straight back up? Do we have to have a full-fledged recovery right now? No, we don't have to have anything happen. We believe that a bull market's coming. We have a Bitcoin halving coming. If we want to make gains, we have to see a parabolic rally in the year 2024 beginning so that we can see these 4-year cycles we've seen repeat. That's what we need to see. But in the meantime, I'm going to dollar cost average. I'm going to DCA. I'm going to HODL. I'm going to keep gunning. I'll send you guys a little tweet later when I do pull the trigger. I'm going to buy some stacks later today. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow me at CryptoKipTweets. You can find Black Sea at 333BlackC. You can find our Crypto Report Twitter in the comments down below. Or, well, actually, right there. That's where it is. Boom. And, yeah, guys, leave me some comments down on what do you think of the stream? How are we doing, guys? How are you feeling? What's the temperature? Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Let me know. That's all I got for you guys in this one. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, hit the notification bell, and as always, guys, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got 2 videos later today, as always, for you, long-form videos, and 2 shorts coming as well. We'll see you next time, folks. Gifted membership. Brandy Lion just gifted a membership to Carlito Figueroa. Absolutely good to see Brandon, my guy. Good to see you. Oh, we got 2 gifted memberships, actually. I missed it. Absolutely beautiful. absolutely beautiful. Go ahead and rewind if you missed the beginning, like Mr. Planet Profit there. Great to see some new members, guys. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Keep the chin up. Stay positive. Stay grateful. Be a good communicator and keep that consistency going. Stay on that grind. Hit the gym. Put in the work. Do the calls. Do the DCA. Make money. Be successful. Stay positive. Have a great life. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, I'll see you later today. Peace, y'all.